Hey guys, I haven't done one of these videos in a while, so I'm going to do a real life issues one right now. If you can't deal with somebody talking about sexual assault and threats, then you might not want to watch this video. And if anything like this has happened to you before, I'm sorry, and you're not alone. First off, I've been sexually assaulted before, and it was a guy that worked at the hotel. He was the manager of the hotel. Just all of a sudden was behind me and putting his hands down my pants. And this was before Harmony was born. Thank God, because I wouldn't want that to happen to her, and when it happening to me. My friend came out and said, "What's going on?" because she couldn't hear us, and obviously I couldn't say because he was standing right there. So I told her later, and she wanted to beat his ass.
We came inside.
Which I don't blame her, because I wanted to also, but I was also scared of him. He was inviting me to his room, but of course I said no. I said it's late and I'm tired and I have things to do. Thankfully, he did not kidnap me or anything. It could have been a lot worse. You know what he was trying to do. I really don't want to talk about it because it's hard. Also, my father was hitting me and stuff when I didn't have clothes on, so I am a victim. They are not. They're monsters, they're creeps, and people shouldn't have to deal with them, especially their own flesh and blood. And I thought I would talk about this because I was watching the news and they're talking about Bill Cosby. My thoughts on Bill Cosby. Well, there was 60 women or 100, I don't know. I lost track. But some of them I believe and some of them I think are lying. But either way, even if there's just one person telling the truth, he's a creep and he should be put away. And my gut feeling is if he's put away, he's getting the rest of his life behind bars because he's about to be 80. And I think he's trying to get sympathy with saying he's blind and stuff, even if it's true. Makes me kind of think of Jenna and Pretty Little Liars. This is a real issue because it's real life. I'm not going to stick up for him, but I'm also not going to put him down, even though maybe I should, because I don't know all the truth, and none of us do. Just those women and him do, and he admits to drugging people, so that's why I believe it's true. He's a creep. And it's a real letdown because it started in the 60s, and he had that show, the Bill Cosby Show, in the 80s or 90s. He was playing us behind that fake face for this long. I hope my daughter never has to experience anything like this. I hope none of you have, and I hope none of you will. Also, threats count. My mom's friend was threatening to rape me and stuff, and then I told her about it, and I told his friend's daughter about it, and they said they'll never talk to him again, and then they do. And then my mom wants to hang out with him. My mom wants to take Harmony and hang out with him. And then he died of lung cancer, which I don't really care, okay? Because he was a creep. And then she was talking about him a couple of weeks ago, how she misses him. I'm sorry, but that's you choosing him over your own daughter that he sexually threatened. So that's not okay. And I've dealt with enough creeps. I don't want creeps like this in my life. My ex-boyfriend, no wonder he knew that I didn't want to be with him anymore, even though he was really just a friend, and not even that, because it was only 3-4 months that I knew him. That's not really knowing somebody. He said, "Oh, I would have sex with her. I would have sex with her." And one of the girls he said that about was Casey Anthony. He's a creep, and he's in jail for drugs, and I do not feel bad for him. I do not feel bad for creeps when they go to jail. I just feel bad for the victims. And Casey Anthony is not a victim. Like, guys shouldn't want to do that kind of stuff with her when she's a child model. I pray for you all, for nothing bad like this to happen. And I feel like I'm strong enough, I should be strong enough to talk about this. Especially that I have a daughter, and I'm going to stick up for women's rights. And we have a president laughing with Billy Bush about creepy stuff. They're both losers. And Throwback Monday, since it's not Thursday and I'm just bringing him up, Billy Bush came up to me at the hotel asking if he could buy I Love Justin hat. And I was wearing it for an NSYNC event. Of course it was for Justin Timberlake. And I just ran up the stairs because I was in a hurry, and I looked at him and I noticed who he was, and then I went upstairs because I had to get ready to go to the event, or we would have been late and would have not made it inside the club that had most of the NSYNC guys. 3 out of 5 in there. This stuff is not to be laughed about. This stuff is not to be joked about. People deal with this. It might even happen every day. It happens at colleges, and even colleges recently, they've had a lot of rapes. They've had a lot of alcohol events where people get hazed. It's like, it's so not cool. And sometimes movies, people might get the idea from movies and they'll think it's cool. But movies are just for you to sit there, lay back, and I guess you can enjoy it, but you shouldn't do some stuff. You shouldn't do some BS stuff that they do. Like, I've seen Neighbors 1 and 2. And those movies shouldn't be repeated in real life. And, by the way, the first one's better than the second one. And I don't know about The Hangover, I only saw little bits about it, but those kind of movies are not really my style, but sometimes they're good, just not in real life. Don't do that crap. Sorry for my cussing. This is for mature audiences only, this video. Well, I'm happy that I'm going to sit back and enjoy Dancing with the Stars. I hope the girl from Fifth Harmony, thank you for following me, Normani, if I'm saying your name right. I hope you win Dancing with the Stars, either her or the football player. No offense to David and his fans, but he's definitely not as great of a dancer as them. And he just has a big fan base. But it should be more about the dancing. He has had some good dances, I'm not going to lie about that. And I love seeing the freestyles, but I don't always like them. So the best freestyle, in my opinion, that I can think of for Dancing with the Stars are Nia and Julie Lachey's. And yes, of course, Lance and Joey too. And there's more, like probably Mario Lopez, because to me Mario Lopez is the best dancer to ever be on this show. And I can't wait for Candy Crush to be on CBS with him. Okay, I'm so lame. Since it's Monday, Man Crush Monday, my Man Crush Monday is Mario Lopez, since I'm bringing him up. I know that he's been a cheater in the past, but it seems like he's being a better man since he has a family. But I do believe once a cheater, always a cheater. Even if you don't do it again, you're still a cheater because you did it. I don't like that side of him, but he seems like a nice guy. And he's hot. And he doesn't like age. He's one of the celebrities that barely ages. Like John Stamos and Bob Lowe and Tom Cruise. Okay, Tom Cruise is shady and weird as F. And I feel like